Hey, good evening. Good morning, my Facebook friends. Welcome back. This is season number 3, episode number 2 of Chopping It Up Over Coffee with your boy Eric. This is your creative space. This is our space where grown, mature, non-sensitive adults come to discuss various topics where we're not offended and everybody can come here and express their views. Now I'm going to go on and give you my disclaimer like I give you on all of my videos. I don't post any videos with any malicious intent to hurt or offend anyone. I'm just a very blunt, real, candid, outspoken brother. And I'm one of these people that will bring up and discuss topics that your average person will not. All right. Well, tonight we're going to be discussing a topic. But before I want to get into that, I want to go on and give my normal shout outs and my thanks to my followers and my viewers and all of the people that send me your thoughts of encouragement and wisdom via instant message or, however we connect. And all of my peeps that's on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I appreciate the love and everything. But we're going to go on and get into the topic of this evening. The topic of this evening is going to be covering abuse. Why do we attract, or why are we in love with abusive people? So that's what I want to know from you, my viewer. And like I've always said in other videos, if you guys have comments or you want to share your thoughts or you hear something that may be beneficial to yourself and me, list it there. You're a commentator, you're a viewer, that's what you're supposed to. So that's what you're supposed to do, excuse me. That's what I want to know from my viewers. What attracts you to a person that is abusive? It's almost like you have a gluttony for abuse. Perfect example. You're dating somebody, you're in love with somebody, and this person is an abuser. What is an abuser, Eric? An abuser is an individual that actually inflicts pain and injury. But for some odd reason, you're attracted to those type of people. They're your friends. You're in love with those type of people. So I want to know from my followers and my viewers and my fans, what is it that make you, is it your self-esteem, your self-worth, or do you know anyone that is like that? Have you ever experienced that to where the person it abuses you, they don't respect you, but you still love them and care about them? That's what I want to know out there, my friends. Somebody let me know. That is the thought of this evening. Abuse. I covered in one of my videos once before about my assessment of abuse with the phones, for instance. I meet you. When I'm out here in the public, I carry my abuse gauge. Every time I interact with somebody and I interact with a manipulator or an abuser, my gauge meter goes off. Okay, me and you exchange numbers. You're not really feeling me. I call you. You send my calls to voicemail. I text you, good morning. Have a good day at work, however we do it. You reply back to me 2 hours later, blah, blah, blah. It's just basically when I reply back to you, you're real dry, or you just, I don't know. It's almost like you get a kick out of me reaching out to you and just to know that you're going to push me to voicemail or send me on about my business. So that's what I want to know from my viewers and my followers. What is it that makes some of us attract abusive people in our life, whether it be friends or people that's just untrustworthy or people that's just not good for us? It's like, why are we always attracted to the bad boys or the bad girls or people that just abuse you? In my own personal opinion, I feel like it has to do with your childhood. I feel like that if we come from an environment where we witnessed abuse, whether it's physical and or mental, some type of way we incorporate that into our adult lives. It's kind of like you grew up seeing your mother and her father being abused or whatever, and it's like now you seek out mates that show signs of abuse to you. Like, for instance, if you were in a household where your father didn't pay you any attention, or whether your mother disrespected you, or however you want to call it, whatever kind of intimate relationship y'all had, I believe in my own theory that as an adult, some kind of way, the people that you fall in love with is people that have attributes of like your mom and dad, like your parents. I don't know, some kind of way you draw people that remind you of that pain in a really, 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 really twisted way. I just feel like some of us are actually attracted to. It's like when somebody stomp on you, you have respect for them. Y'all let me know. I want to hear everybody's thoughts about that. Don't act like this is all foreign and, y'all don't know anything about abuse, or you're not going to let nobody abuse you. It's not physical. It's mental as well. It's mental. There is mental abuse. There are different forms of abuse. Different family members abuse each other. People abuse you right here on Facebook. That's abuse. Let me give you an example. I put a post out on Facebook. You comment on it. I reply to your comment with a question. Or I send you an inbox. A minute after you commented on a post, you never reply to the inbox message or nothing. You never reply to the reply that I replied to your reply. See, all of that to me shows me that you're really an abuser. You're getting the notifications that I'm replying to you. But the thing is that you are a mental abuser. You like the idea of seeing people scratch and beg for you to. Yeah, it's a lot of that too out here. So yeah, y'all help me out. Do you know any people or associates or people that you meet? This is all over. And this is the bad part about this whole thing, you guys, is a lot of these people that abuse us are some of the sexiest, nice looking, pretty, sexy women and men that are the abusers. So I want to know from you, do you allow people to abuse you? Are you an abuser? I know I don't let nobody abuse me. Once I sense it, I'm gone. Because there is a lack of respect that you have for me if you abuse me in any type of way, whether it's physical or mental. Bottom line, if me and you interact with each other, whether it's on Facebook, on the phone, or whatever, and you're not feeling me, just don't deal with me. Just don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? Don't come around like you cool sometime and come in and out or whatever, because trust and believe, I know an abuser and I know somebody that's coming around trying to actually check on you. That's another thing. A lot of you try to be slick. You don't really like that person. And people say stuff all the time like, oh, well, what does that mean when someone calls you every now and then? Basically, in my opinion, I feel like that you're not real. If you gonna call me every now and then, I never see you in the flesh. You ain't never sent me no money. You ain't never did anything for me in my life. No, you have evil intentions. You are slick. You're a slick abuser yourself. Basically, you call me every now and then, basically just to see how close am I to whatever you're hoping to happen to me. That's how I feel. I feel like every now and then you dance around to come by and see, have I had any misfortune or bad luck? Same way with certain Facebook people. I'm not stupid. Like I always tell you in other videos, I know a lot, but I don't know everything. No, you don't want to unfriend certain people on Facebook because deep down, certain ones you envious of, so you retain their friendship and you just follow them. You look at all they posts. I already know y'all looking at my videos, whatever. Like I said in my other video, you ain't got to click like or comment or whatever because I already know you see it. And by the way, all my videos show me the views. So whether you don't comment, whether you don't click like or nothing, I already see you looking at it. You know why? Because what I say is real. You ain't got to comment. You know what's so beautiful about videos and technology is that the sermon and the information or whatever you want to call it, the lecture I'm giving to you, it's going to stay with you. Why it's going to stay with you? Because you listen to it. So, real folks, y'all get at me. I'm almost about out of time. But yeah, that is the topic tonight, is abuse. I see that a lot, especially in our black community. We are very, very mentally abusive to one another. We do all type of little secretive, little slick little things to you. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, you know that person is sick or not feeling well. Deep down, you know that person is going to call you and reach out to you. You will purposely turn your phone off or not be available because a cruel part of you get off on certain people calling you. And as soon as that person calls your phone, you be like, oh, wow, that's them call. I'm going to send them the voicemail. So that actually, you get a rush out of kicking that person, knowing that person is trying to come to you for help, assistance, direction, love, affection, or anything. But you already noticed this person reach out to you. You purposely, strategically play with them. The person see your text message. Then you send them a text back. Oh, hey, I was in the bathroom. Or, oh, I was doing this, blah, blah, blah. But the person that called you 2 times. See what I'm saying? Then the person called you again. You send them back to voicemail. You know, all those little games. That is abuse. You're not asleep. You're not busy. The thing is that you're sick in your head. Let me say it again so you know. Let me get a little close to you, baby. And take my glasses off. You are sick in your motherfucking brain to do people that way. Nobody has to kiss your ass to contact you or reach you. That's not how you do a friend or a family member or somebody that you say that you talk to that you're close with. You know what I mean? When you need different things, you make sure that you be available then. No, I just see that all the time. No, you're abusive and you're sick. More than likely, you're abusive to your children. You're abusive to other people that surround you. And that's why you don't have nobody. That's why you by yourself. That's why you go through all kind of people and don't have no good luck. Right. And I'm by myself too. I'm by myself because Negroes that know me know I don't take no noise. You ain't gonna come into my life with that bullshit, pretending like it's gonna be me and you, and it's not. And you're gonna come in with a little game, because I'm already catch you. Bottom line, I chop you loose within 72 hours. Because you're gonna already slip. I already know what you're gonna do before you do it. Let me tell you how you're gonna do it. You're gonna exchange numbers with me. We're gonna talk, and I explained this in one of my other previous videos. You're going to get just close up on me and pretend like, hey, how's it going? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And you're going to capture different little details and shit from me. Once you capture where I live, what kind of work I do, blah, 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 and different shit that you feel like that's resourceful for you, then once you grab the little information, then you step back. Then watch you. Over the next series of days, it'll be times when I'll be trying to text you and reach you and I can't reach you, and then the intensity of our conversation will start to slow down. Basically, I'm not stupid. You basically approach me, giving me the illusion like you really wanted to really get to know me when you really didn't. You basically was bored, and you a liar, and you a bullshitter, and you an abuser. Basically, you get off on giving people your phone number and basically throwing out a line to see who is going to swim to the top and kiss your ass, and the different people. It's almost like a game. You grab 5 dudes, put them in your hand, and you just put them in rotation. When they call you, different ones call you, you pretend like something wrong with your phone. That way you can be connected to all 5 of them with no commitment. That's why before you meet folks, you give what I call a premeditated smoke screen. That's what everybody's doing. Depending on how much you are attracted to that person in the very beginning, from day one, you already have a premeditated smoke screen about what you tell people when you meet them. So what you do is that dumb motherfuckers that fall for that roll with it. When they meet you, example, I work 2 jobs. I'm really not a phone person. I'm really busy. I'm out with friends. I'm out blah, blah, blah. So basically, you think you slick. You telling me all that little stuff just to see if I'm a scratch for you. Soon as you've told me the smoke screen, then you sit back and you try to see like, oh, now I'm going to see how much he's going to call me, if he's going to break bread. Because see, them people, it's all a little game. Only thing you're doing is that because you feel like you look a certain kind of way and you handsome, pretty, attractive, all you do is milk different people for resources and benefits. See what I'm saying? So when you meet somebody, this is how you know you got a sucker, because you've had so many other people that you've met. Soon as them folks meet you, they start offering you, hey, can I take you to dinner? Hey, can I do this right? That's what a real attraction does to a person. When you're really attracted to somebody, you're going to automatically come off giving. That's how I know. People ask me, E, how you know a brother really feeling you, or whoever is really feeling you in the beginning? You know how I know you really feeling me? Is when you give. If you don't give me nothing, you ain't never offer me to take me nowhere. Nothing. Motherfucker, if you come into my house and we chilling, you ain't never even brought a sack of bananas, nothing. But it's just a sex thing. So that's how I already know that you're not feeling me. Yeah, so that's how they know. So back again to the original issue. That's how I know those people are aware of their abusive ways. So that's what I want to know from my viewers or whatever. And I just hate that so much. I see that from so many people. And you do little strategic things. And I just want to know, what in the inside in your spirit that got you so damaged to where you get a kick out of jabbing people? You do the same thing when you meet people with certain jobs and certain careers or whatever. You're a homeowner. I already know you're a homeowner probably. When you meet people in an apartment, you automatically come in with this type of thing. Typical example. I come to your house. You want me to stay for hours and hours and hours at a time. You done showed me this room, that room, blah, blah, blah. I asked the same person, you, to come over to my apartment. I'm not going to get that same type of respect. I already know what you're going to do when you come over here. You're going to come over here with a lie, a premeditated smoke screen. That's what I mean. You're going to come over here with a lie. I already know what you're going to do. You're going to sit on the edge of the sofa. You're going to lie and pretend that you got somebody to pick up in the next 45 minutes, blah, blah, blah. That way, when you get here, you don't really want to stay long. You're going to tell me ahead of time that you got something to do, so it won't look like you're abandoning me when you come over to my house. I already got you figured out. But when I come over to where you live, you want me to respect you. You want you basically open doors. You want me to give you all these compliments, all this love. That's why I keep trying to say, even your friendship building block process is all off. You base your friends on people that you feel that's going to kiss your ass, basically. For example, I'm an attorney, a high profile attorney. I own several properties, blah, blah, blah. Everybody I meet that I announce what I do, what I got, you supposed to get in line. That's what people do. When they meet somebody that they feel that is better than them, this is the first thing they start doing. Know how I know? Perfect example. When you meet a celebrity or somebody very wealthy or somebody that has a lot of stuff, why is it that you get so illuminated? Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh, did you see that house? Oh, they make $120,000 a year. You sound pathetic. You start bragging and gloating on what another man got that's going to leave this earth. That is what you don't understand. It don't matter what you got or where you live and all that little stuff. If them people diagnose you with stage 3 or stage 4 cancer right now, all them little degrees, all them little nice homes, cars, all those different things that are dear to you is going to be 1,000 miles away from you, because the only thing you're going to be wanting to do is live. Then all of a sudden, then you're going to start coming around telling everybody you sorry for what you did, what you said about your transgressions, and Lord, forgive me and all this kind of stuff. I don't understand that about people. But before you got sick or you were diagnosed with whatever you was diagnosed with, you was arrogant. You thought you was better than folks. You know what I'm saying? You jabbed different people. You did all type of little dirty, little abusive little things. You got people fired, all type of things. Now that you have lost your health, and you don't look as good as you look, and things are different for you, now all of a sudden God exists. Now all of a sudden you're humble. Now you love people. Now you don't say, I don't understand that. That's another thing. It's like, why is it that you got to get sick and get all the way down for you to get humble? But I'm out of time. Yeah, y'all leave me your thoughts or whatever. You know, I always keeps it real like I always do. And, you know, like I said, this is a spot for mature, non-sensitive adults. This is season 3, episode number 2 of Chopping It Up Over Coffee with your boy Eric. And, you know, I always bring good, juicy topics and stuff. You know, and I speak from the heart and I speak real. And just for the record, I don't allow people to abuse me. Once that feeling come across my heart that you're an abuser, that's whether it's on Facebook, whether it's text message, phone, or whatever. Soon as I see that abuse that you're doing, I plot on you. If you ever come to me for any kind of help in any kind of way, and I really feel like you really need me, I'm going to shit all on you. So that's what I do. Now, that's my abuse. That's what I do. All of the people that do all of that stuff, because I'm a good dude now. I'm one of the realest people you'll ever meet. I'm probably more realer than all your little friends and little boys that's so cool to you. I'm probably more real than all of them smashed together. Give them my name. Let them look at my videos. Look me up. I want you to look me up. I always tell you that all the time. I'm not scared of anybody. I'm real. Thank you for your time and good night. And check me here again at the right place, the right time. And we'll come back for some juicy topics on the next episode. Good night.